we can put the mic between us.
Yes, we definitely can. I should have cleaned off my desk. Hi everyone, if we are live, we'll see when this goes live. We should probably close the door behind us so that when my dad and mom eventually get home. Hello. Alright, we're gonna be doing a lot of this setup live, so you gotta bear with us here. We've been infinite stream. I just infinite streamed you guys. Okay.
You got the tabs queued up and everything.
Got the tabs queued up, at least a couple of them.
Cool.
Hopefully we're audio testing. Shiv, I see you in chat, bro. Let us know if the audio is okay. Okay, you can see us both now.
Can you hear both of us okay?
Audio is good. Audio is good. Okay, audio is good. That's good looks. Gonna move this here. All right, everyone. Let's see what else I need to queue up. So I have the website open, Start UG for both. I think I have most things open, and then let me get our Twitter open as well. Also, let me get some background music going. Spotify. Welcome everyone. It's been a pretty crazy week for us. Hope everyone's doing okay. Max, how was your adventure?
It was great. For those who don't know, I have been on like a week-long backpacking trip on my way to Vancouver. I'm from Seattle, but I took ferries to the peninsula and Vancouver Island just to do some hiking for a few days and get away from everything for a little bit. So now I'm in Vancouver. I got here yesterday, and I'm excited to be with Kevin here and wrapping up on the planning for the OBC, and it should be a fun weekend.
Cannot believe we're at that wrap-up stage already. So much to do though still between now and the event, and we're just gonna keep pushing through it. But yeah, excited to do this stream. It's nice to have you here in person. It's been a while since we've hung out proper in person outside of being literally at the event. So I think the last time we hung out when we weren't at an event weekend was when we had Poke that one time with you, me, and Lula. That was
so long ago.
That was the last time we hung out outside of an event context.
We got lunch with Sean.
Oh, true. Yep. Yeah. I remember you wearing your BOBC Kirby shirt that day.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
We're wearing the same shirt. Yo, shout out to you, JPEG. It is a great day for Melee. It is always a great day for Melee. And these shirts are now, super exclusive because we won't be selling them anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, excited for all that's to come. In this stream is going to be super casual, everyone, if that wasn't clear. Max and I just wanted to take this time to chat with attendees, chat with anybody viewing about all that's going on at Battle of BC, because there's so much to it, and we want to make sure people have the scoop on what all the event entails. So it's what we hope to go over in the next hour and a half or two.
Yeah, there's a lot that went into this event that we're excited to share with you, and it's a lot to keep track of too, so we'll do our best to go through everything and answer any questions you have.
And if you guys didn't know, we're also live on YouTube as well, so if you want to watch back this VOD, the VOD's going to live on YouTube. We're not going to cut or edit it, so just check it out on the Gallant Gaming YouTube afterwards if you're interested. But I think we should get into it, might as well here. Let me actually just push this one time on socials. If you're tuning in, definitely push this on your socials for anyone who's coming to Battle BC. This will be a good thing to check out so you know what's going on this weekend. Let's just see. Let's get some background music for real. Alright, hope the audio is not too loud. Arnaud is just an advisor and homie of the Battle BC team. Unfortunately, this year, because of his day job, he had to take a step back, but he's been sending us and giving us a lot of support emotionally and spiritually and mentally through this all. But yeah, really missing his help on the actual event.
We miss him.
We miss him dearly. Where am I now? Now our Twitch and YouTube. Okay, spread the word. One last quote retweet in there, and we are good. Okay, sweet. I got chat in two places, so I'll kill it on this one, so I'm less ADHD. Oh, that does not look good anymore, though. Okay, good enough. Okay, so our website. If you haven't seen, we've got battlebc.com. Battlebc.com is where you're going to find almost all the info about the event over the weekend, and it's still being updated. There's a couple more tabs that are going to pop up here even later tonight. So big things on here. The schedules are all going to be posted in one spot here. We will go over the schedules in a sec because we've got so much going on. I think now is a great time to actually just go through the main event schedule.
Yeah.
So there's a lot even happening off this schedule before the event. We're on Tuesday, but every night between now and the event, there's going to be something going on, mainly for the Ultimate folks. So if you're in the Vancouver area, there's Ultimate pre-locals happening tonight, tomorrow, and on Thursday. So tune in, hop into one of those. There's also a Melee local happening on Thursday. Mm-hmm. So they're all capped, I think, at this point, but I think they all have wait lists, and they also have spectators available too. So if you're interested in a pre-local, we've got stuff going. And if not, there's a ton of cool places to check out. I highly suggest coming to Vancouver early and like doing stuff because it's a beautiful city to visit, especially if you've never been.
It's probably my favorite city. It's so beautiful. There's a lot to do too.
It's cherry blossom season, and like walking distance from our venue, we have an awesome cherry blossom spot like with Stanley Park. But the real action begins on Friday. So badge pickup is going to start at 9 a.m. The actual doors to our main event venue, it looks like I'm peeking, by the way. Let us know if it's peeking, but I just saw that. Badge pickup's going to start at 9 so that we can hopefully have as minimal lineups as we can on Friday. So come by early, get your badge. In addition to badges, I'm really excited for the competitor swag bags. It's not a surprise, but it's not really something we've been pushing too much of. Mm-hmm. But every single competitor pass holder is going to get a really cool custom Battle of BC swag bag. It's going to have some cool goodies that I hope you guys appreciate, but the little touch of that is going to be nice.
Yeah.
So get your badge early, especially if you're in early pools, so you can get warmed up. But Friday, our day starts pretty late, relatively, 11 a.m. We've got doubles going. So Friday, in my mind, is mainly doubles. We've got the Bam Bam Boom bracket, which I'm super excited about. That's on the high ground schedule, which we'll tune into in a sec. But Bam Bam Boom bracket, generally very excited to see how that goes because there's some hitters in it. Like Nurse is in it, BZ's in it. It'll be cool.
Do you want to give a rundown on what Bam Bam Boom is?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you guys don't know what Bam Bam Boom is and it's just like a random weird name to you guys, Bam Bam Boom is an upcoming new platform fighter made by OBaby Games, and they've sponsored and supported our event with a $3,000 prize pool for their 64-person free-to-enter side bracket. I won't show this whole trailer, but like highly recommend checking it out if you have the chance. Ooh, audio. But $3,000 prize pool tournament for this, and nobody's really played this game before. It's not even in a beta yet. Nobody's touched it. Like 9 people have touched it, me being one of them. So it's going to be pretty cool seeing all the day zero shit that people find out, because there's going to be a lot of abusable things, I imagine. But yeah, free to play.
Are there friendly setups too?
There'll be friendly setups, so you can get warmed up on it early in the day. The bracket doesn't start till 4, so you have time throughout the day on Friday to get some experience in.
Yeah.
I highly recommend Pro Controllers. It's the most compatible. We're gonna try our best, and we will have GameCube working, but it's not optimized around GameCube yet, at least, so might be a little scuffed. Just a warning.
Who do you think is your favorite to win?
My favorite to win? There's apparently a dude who's flying in from Florida, like for this.
Specifically for Bam Bam Boom.
For Bam Bam Boom, who's like a fan, like super fanboy of it and stuff,
Wow.
and he has touched the game once, so it's a little unfair, but still, we'll see.
Yeah.
How do you enter? It's on the main Start GG, so it's on the main Start GG for Battle BC, free to enter. If you're already registered, all you gotta do is go manage registration, and you can update and add that to your registration. So that's on Friday at 4 p.m. I'll just show it on the schedule here because it's here. But Friday, 4 p.m. onwards, upstairs. But you guys might not even have known there's an upstairs. So maybe that's something I also said. There's going to be a lot of these segues as we come up on information that you guys need to know. But there is 2 floors to Battle of BC this year. We have the main event venue, which
do you
is...
have a floor plan we can show them?
Yeah, I do. Let me pop open the floor plans. They're not added to the Start GG just yet because I just got them in today, but I will open them up for you. So the main venue hall is going to be Exhibition Hall B, which if you guys went to Battle of BC 5, this is the same hall. Battle of BC 5 venue hall. So here is... Oh, not exactly the one I want. Oh, Discord. How are we feeling about the new Discord changes, by the way, everyone? Like, I've been kind of fighting them today, but I know change is difficult, so that's kind of part of it.
I hate when tech companies change things that are unnecessary.
And irreversible, that's the annoying part, right? Like, give me the option to change it if I want to, but no, unfortunately not. Okay, so we're jumping from schedule straight into floor plan super quickly.
Just to give context on where things are in the schedule. Yeah.
It is really helpful. So this year, if you didn't know already, we are in the East building. So we are in the Vancouver Convention Center East, which is the same as Canada Place. So this is the white tent building, as Shiv says in chat. So you're going to enter through here. So you'll enter on this convention level from East Plaza. This is the main entrance to the building. You're going to walk in, and right here where you see this, my mouse is showing, perfect. In front of this escalator is where we're going to have our front desk this year. So in this lobby area is where our front desk is going to be. That's where you're going to get your badge, your competitor bag, whatever you need, that's where you get it, okay? So there's going to be some stanchions here, so you can line up here if there's a lineup, but this is badge pickup, okay? Everybody remember this. Tell a friend who's going to come and go straight to our venue. They need to know. Badge pickup in the lobby this year. You're going to grab your badge and then you're going to walk through. On Saturday and Sunday, this room here that says box office coat check is going to be a coat check. So if you have a backpack or a big raincoat or something you just don't want to carry all day, you can leave it at the coat check all day. This is especially helpful if you're trying to fly out on Sunday. So on Sunday, you can just bring your luggage with you to the venue and just coat check it. And so you don't need to worry. This Exhibition Hall B is our main venue, okay? So security check is going to happen in here as well. The main doors are going to be these doors where my mouse cursor is on right now. That's where you're going to enter. And so main venue, when I was saying main venue, it's Exhibition Hall B. And this is what Hall B is going to look like. So you're going to walk in, go through the entry and bag check. We're going to have tons of exhibitors and artists. That's been posted on our social. I can toss that up here as well super quickly. We've got 22 booths for you just in the main venue. So a lot of exhibitors and artists to check out this year. Highly encourage making sure you do a walkthrough of the exhibitors area. I've met too many smashers who go to events who don't even check out the exhibitors booths. And I'm just like, even if you don't feel like buying something necessarily right now, you're probably going to see something like, hey, that's cool, and like $3, and I get to support an artist. Yeah. Have you gotten any good exhibitor booth like finds over the years?
I like collecting stickers, but I'm really bad at actually putting them on stuff. I just like keeping them. So I have this big box in my room with all the like different little things I've gotten from events over the years.
Yeah, that's why I have a drawer full of just random stickers I get, and then I got that TV and I just started slapping them all on the TV. Avi, in terms of the security is going to be pretty similar to last year. We're going to be checking bag checks. Bags, no outside food and beverage is a really important call out. Water bottles are okay, but seriously, do not bring stuff that's not water in your water bottle. They will be opening them to check here and there and randomly, so just don't give us any reasons to not let you into the main venue, please. It just makes it harder. No weapons, no illegal drugs. I think that kind of speaks for itself there. We're going to allow bananas, so if you have bananas, you know, that's the one food you can bring in, and Red Bull as well, because there's going to be plenty of free Red Bull going around over the course of the event. So Red Bull will be allowed in the main venue. So yeah, Exhibitor Alley, ASUS is going to be in the venue. We just actually put this out on socials today, but we have an awesome partnership with ASUS, and so ASUS is going to have a bunch of ROG Ally X's, so those are a portable, like handheld PC that you can test, you can play games on. They'll have a bunch of games installed on them. Rivals of Ether even actually works really well on it, so it's cool to see. Yeah, ASUS. Shoutouts ASUS. I'm gonna kill this music, by the way. I don't even know if it's working, but yeah, ASUS, and they've got some discount codes as well, but I won't go into the sponsor push just yet. Yo, Forox, I didn't even realize you're coming. That's sick to see. I've only ever seen your amazing doc online, so looking forward to seeing it IRL. But here's the general layout of what the venue is. This photo wall, super excited for it. There's going to be a ton. Actually, I won't even spoil it. When you get there, check out the photo wall, and you might even see yourself. It's
be a
gonna
surprise.
Cool. It'll be cool. Ultimate, Street Fighter and Tekken, Rivals and Melee. Melee, we've got the far side here. We have this whole projector area to ourselves as well. There's a lot going on. Melee, I presume a lot of the viewers here are from the Melee side. We're going to have the auto quad down here as well. So Nicolette is going to be manning the auto quad. But there's going to be a good amount of Melee setups in the main venue. I think there's like 48, I want to say, or so in this main venue hall.
It should be pretty easy to find friendlies.
There should be no shortage of friendlies, yeah. I think that's something I've always heard from attendees at Battle BC is it's never much of an issue to find friendlies, which I take a lot of pride in considering all the work that goes into getting these CRTs. Actually, Matthias and Wabam, shoutouts to Wabam, are in the garage right now unloading CRTs, so maybe we'll get a guest appearance later on.
That'd be fun.
Pretty self-explanatory. Rivals is all on PCs. There's a couple different types of PCs. I do not believe Mars is coming, Sentinel. I'm sorry if he was said to. I don't think he was even said to. I don't think he's coming. Street Fighter and Tekken are on PS5. Please bring an adapter if you are not using something that works on a PS5. We may have a couple around, but you can't guarantee it. So the responsibility is on you to make sure your controller works on PS5s for Street Fighter and Tekken. Ultimate, same deal. I want to say, if you're someone who, oh man, AstroCloud, I am not even going to entertain that. I am sorry. I've already talked to them, so I'm gonna just, goodbye. I'm sorry. Anyways, Ultimate, I just want to say, if you're someone who's picky about your audio or anything like that, or what kind of controller adapter, we're going to have official controller adapters as much as we can. Every Ultimate setup in the main venue for tournament should be on an official GameCube adapter. But if you're someone who's really, really finicky on your GameCube adapters or your audio setup, please bring it with you. You have the opportunity to plug your own headphones into any of this stuff or use your own GameCube adapter. So I really think that should be the precedence. Maxito, good question. What's the quality of the PCs going to be like for Rivals? These are pretty strong PCs. I don't have the specs off top. We're working with UBC Esports, the former folks from the Gaming Stadium, and from Asus. So they're all going to be high-end gaming PCs. So they should work no problems.
Yeah, I don't expect any issues like running the game properly or anything like that.
Yeah. And I mean, the worst case scenario is we're just going to have to turn the graphics specs down, which, you know, Rivals still looks fine at low graphics, but I'm not expecting that to happen. Competitive tournament integrity for the bracket experience is really important. So. The Bistro, really excited for the Bistro, even though there's no outside and food and drink. That's a venue policy, by the way. I just want to make that super clear. It's not I have nothing to do with this Bistro. It's from the venue, but they do have some pretty delicious food.
Should we leak the
menu? I'll leak the menu. If y'all are here watching this, I will show you the menu for what we're going to be eating at that concession.
There's some favorites returning from last year. If you were here last year.
Okay, menu leak. Okay. You know, the usuals, but this is the good stuff. This tomato bocconcini panini, I really liked this panini. Hot dogs, I'm glad they have a veggie dog this time. Mm-hmm. The butter chicken.
That's the favorite, yeah.
The butter chicken has been... This is all in CAD, yeah. So times this by like 0.7 and you're good. You're really saving money here, so... Yeah, it's actually good food. It's not like random shitty convention center food and random American suburban city food. Yeah. It's quality, well-produced food.
They do it better in Canada than
the
in the
truffle
US.
Mac and cheese, I can't wait for.
Yeah.
But yeah, really excited for this. Sorry, I also just showed you the conditions of our arrangement. Okay, we came to this all from trying to show you the high grounds.
Yeah.
Yetis exist. We were actually just talking about the schedule. I'll get back to that in a second, but I'm going to show off what's going on the second floor super quickly. Because people didn't know there is a second floor. So the high ground is the main venue on our second floor, Banana of BC. Dom, you better bring some bananas in, man. They are allowed after all. The one thing that we're allowing food-wise into the venue. So the high ground's upstairs. So the way you're going to get to the high ground is you're going to get out of the main venue hall, and this escalator here outside Ballroom C will teleport you right up to here. So you'll be right here by the Siege's entrance. Sieges is the B2B event. If you didn't know about Sieges, check out sieges.ca. I won't talk about that much further right now, but if you're interested in exploring the esports industry, head on in, and you can add a pass to Sieges to your Battle of BC pass. So if you bought a Battle of BC pass, you can add a Sieges pass for just $35 more, which is a good deal for the quality of network you'll get.
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting panels with esports industry leaders, including Kevin. And if you're interested in getting more into the industry, especially for students, I think it would be a great opportunity to check out.
The panelist I'm most excited to see is Gerald Lee. If you guys are familiar with Core A Gaming, the goats of content in the FGC, Gerald Lee, who's the guy who created it and makes all their videos, is actually going to be doing a keynote speech and paneling, and he's also competing in Street Fighter, and he's just going to be hanging out all weekend. So yeah, really excited for that. So the high ground is where this all came from. The high ground is going to have a frick ton of stuff in it. There's going to be friendly setups at all times for Melee Ultimate, and Rivals will not be all times, but most of the time. We're going to have a bunch of side events going on in here, so head on over to start.gg/thehighground. I'm going to send that in chat, start.gg/thehighground. That's where you can see all the events that you need to sign up for there, but it's awesome. There's a separate schedule for it and everything. Bam Bam Boom's going to take place up here. It's going to have really good, friendly vibes. The goal is to make something super approachable that even in someone who's never been to a tournament, spectator, everything in there is for them. So it's just really open. There's going to be tabletop activities. Shout outs to Phantom Alley. They're running a bunch of side event stuff in there, but check out the high ground. I feel like too many competitors don't even realize sometimes that there's multiple floors. So go upstairs and check out the high ground.
And this is new from previous BOBCs, because before, like, most of the programming was in the main venue, but now we're expanding because we have so much to offer.
Back when we were at UBC, ladder sometimes would just be upstairs. So, like, I hope people take the time to explore. The high ground, Dom, is where we can also run your SSX bracket, okay? Like, we can definitely make it happen. Just need to get some copies of the game sorted out, and we can make it happen. So, I'm super keen, man. We'll make it go down.
Yeah.
Low stim room is something I also want to call out. Sometimes tournaments can really drain your social battery. There's people everywhere. It's loud, it's hype, it's exciting. I get it. So head on over to the low stim room and just sit in the corner or just take a breather and vibe. But personally, if I'm having a bad time around here, you know where I go? I hop outside to the water. All of these doors to the promenade will take you to one of the most beautiful views in the world. I'm not even kidding. Like, just seeing the waterfront there.
And the Chevron.
Vancouver Convention Center waterfront view. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about, because you got to experience it in person to believe it. But, like, this is last year's venue. These sails are our venue this year. So this beautiful view of the water and the mountains, and yeah. It's crazy that we come to this venue every year and play video games, like on CRT.
They let us do that.
I can't believe people let us get away with this. Okay, now you all know the floor plan. Okay, high ground, low stim room, Sieges, VIP and staff room. Please don't enter it if you don't have the right badge. There's going to be people checking if you mess around with it. It's pretty low tolerance there, so please.
But volunteers can use it to store your stuff.
Yeah, if you're a volunteer, you do have access to it, so shout outs to the people who are volunteering to make this happen. Cool. Let's go back to the schedule, which this all started with. So, Yeti, on Friday, badge pickup starts at 9, but main venue, exhibition halls, and all of these venue rooms open at 10. So you can grab your badge early, hang out, grab a coffee, vibe. Venue opens at 10. Doubles are at 11. After doubles, we're going to have Japan versus the world is the main headlining component for Friday. I really like that every day there's like a main thing going on in the evening. And so yeah, Friday is Japan versus the world. If you're not familiar, it's going to be a 10 versus 10 crew battle. Super exciting. Smash Bros. Ultimate, in crew battle format and with so much on the line is actually hella lit. So if you are a Melee player who's not really familiar with Smash Ultimate, there's some good storylines going into this, and for Ultimate, we are super stacked. Like, Japan comes in full force to Battle of BC because they really like Vancouver and we're close proximity. And we take really good care of them. Shoutouts to Naru and Shinkai and Trade War and everybody who does stuff to support the Japanese experience. But tune into Japan versus the World. Doubles are all going to end on Friday. Keynote speaker's schedule is going to be on the CGIS website. So that's all to do with CGIS. So check out the CGIS website for all the info about that. It's basically a separate event from Battle of BC that's happening at the same time.
And Battle of BC attendees can upgrade their pass to a CGIS pass, correct?
Yes, exactly. So if you want to upgrade your pass to a CGIS pass, you do through the Battle of BC Star GG. A little annoying, but that's the easiest way to do so.
Yeah.
Friday, I think that's more or less it. I think Friday, across the street from the venue on Friday is Mahoney's Tavern, and that's where most people are going to head after on Friday evening, because CGIS has an evening social Friday night at Mahoney's, but Mahoney's is the main watering hole for the event. So on Friday night, if you're looking for something to do afterwards, go have a bev at Mahoney's. I'll talk about Mahoney's later on. Anything else to call out on Friday that I might have missed?
We have a lot of fun FGC community events happening in the main venue.
Yeah, this is more FGC than we've ever had at a Battle of BC. So
shout outs VSB for making that happen.
Yeah, Suplex is my goat. He is the one really making all of these events happen. Nem as well is going to be streaming it. So Suplex and Nem, my goats. And yeah, Friday in the high ground, Bam Bam Boom, Smash Charades. Rock Paper Scissors is always a really great bracket. I really like the vibes. Rishi's Jungle Jam. So shout outs to any Rishi's Jungle Jam enthusiasts. Low tiers. Yeah, we got a lot going on, truly. So I think our goal with all the stuff we're doing on Friday is make it worth it for you to come on Friday. I find that a lot of smashers or just gamers right off the Friday of a 3-day event being like, oh, it's just like random stuff, but like it's a good time. This is a 3-day major.
You should get the most out of the value for coming and hang out for all 3 days because there's a lot happening.
Yeah, including a lot of singles pools. So pools are finalized. Pools and brackets are finalized. Head on over to your Start GG and make sure you check your pool schedule, because if you show up on Saturday morning and your pool was on Friday, that's on you now, right? Like, so check that, please, please. I don't want anybody to get DQ'd because they didn't read their pool timing right. So check it a million times. And if you're still confused, ask in our attendee Discord for help, okay?
Yeah. Stanley's Chicken, yes, the friendly setups will be open during the crew battle for Ultimate. Yep. Good question.
Yep. Bam Bam Boom is a free-to-play platform fighter, and this is going to be the first time the game's ever really been actually played by any public people. So we're doing a $3,000 prize pool tournament for the game, courtesy of the game developers. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Just seeing people sweat on a game they've literally never touched before.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions about Friday, class? Otherwise, we're heading on over to Saturday. Okay. Saturday, the day starts a little bit earlier. The main venue on Saturday opens at 9 a.m. because there's going to be so many people who need to get their badge on Saturday morning, and people have 10 a.m. pools. So we want to make sure we give people enough time before their 10 a.m. pools to warm up. So 9 a.m., it hurts me because I really don't like waking up for 9 a.m. venue call, but we can do it, okay? Show up early. Don't get DQ'd from your 10 a.m. pools. You're capable of waking up in time.
Yeah.
Muxedo Red Bull is going to be allowed to be bring into the venue, but that's mainly an exception we're making so that you don't get your Red Bull confiscated, because in everybody's competitor swag bag you will get a free can of Red Bull. So huge, enjoy actually. Your Red Bull all weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, singles pools going down. Saturday is a pretty busy day this year for us, because this year we're only doing Sunday top 8. So Saturday, we're gaming pretty much all day. I don't even know what more to say. We're going to get to the top 8s pretty quickly for Rivals. All the while upstairs, we're going to have Splatoon going on. So I'll also flash you all the high ground schedule for Saturday. By the way, feel free to make sure you bookmark battleofbc.com. These are all available. Download these images.
You want to link it in the chat?
Yeah, I'm going to link directly to where I am right now. This is what's going on in the high ground. So Smash Sisters, really stoked that Victoria is bringing out Smash Sisters to this event. So highly encourage y'all spreading the word about that. And being there and getting hyped for them, because that crew battle is going to be a lot of fun. Art from memory kind of always goes funny. And I'm excited to do melee with items. I'm surprised, like, we've never really done melee with items, considering it's so easy to just throw it together.
Do you know the rule set for that? Like, is it all items or
I couldn't tell you.
items?
I couldn't tell you. I think Michael would know.
Yeah.
But I'm also excited for Splat. This is one of the biggest Splat events. Splatoon doesn't have many events, so I'm really grateful to Ellie and to Slet for bringing Splatoon to Battle of BC and making it possible for us to have a great offline Splatoon event to support and grow their community continually. Yep. Main venue is the exhibit hall in the bottom floor, and high ground is on the second floor. Yeah, so as we were showing earlier, high ground up here on the second floor. Main venue is the exhibition hall on the first floor. Big call outs for Saturday. So Saturday we're going till top 8s, so that's going to be pretty damn crazy all evening long. And the Red Bull Kumite is going to be going down on Saturday night as well. So the Red Bull Kumite Canadian qualifier. If you guys weren't familiar, you should get pretty excited about this. Basically, Red Bull Kumite is a global tournament series that Red Bull does every year for Street Fighter. This year it's taking place in Paris, and so the top 4 placing Canadians in our Street Fighter bracket earlier in the day will qualify for this Red Bull Kumite finale, and they'll face off in a double elim bracket where the winner gets a full paid trip to represent Canada at the Red Bull Kumite, which is literally the week after our event. So pretty hectic timing, but this is a great opportunity to represent Canada and grow Canadian Street Fighter. So I'm grateful for Red Bull to bring this to our event. And there's some other really cool stuff they're going to be bringing with them. I won't share any visuals, but I can tell you that our stage, thanks to Red Bull, is going to look a lot cooler than you've probably ever seen before at a Smash event.
Yeah, you'll just have to see it to believe it. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, maybe we'll throw a leak out on Thursday when we're doing setup, but I'm excited to see that in person. But you know what I'm most excited for here on Saturday, Max? Right here. This boat. We are having a boat cruise again. So the boat of BC. Tickets are still available. We have sold about 260 or so tickets. There's 300 publicly sellable tickets available. So if you're in chat and you are thinking about going to the boat of BC, this is your sign. The boat of BC is going to be an awesome time. It's our 3rd year in a row. Dom McLennan, right here in chat, is actually going to be throwing down an amazing DJ set alongside of Neato. So Neat is coming in from Alberta. It's going to be a wonderful time. They're even doing a B2B set at the end of it. So yeah, the boat, upper floor consumption lounge. So if you enjoy Canadian greenery and want to get some air, you go upstairs, and that's always a great time. The Phantasm is going to be sold. Which, again, I'll talk to you about the Phantasm later on, but we're going to have the Phantasm. And this year, for the first time, we're going to have gaming on the boat. We tried to avoid the gaming on the boat, but every year you guys just bring gaming anyways.
Yeah.
Like, there's always like one laptop melee setup, and I feel bad about that. So we are bringing a bit of gaming on the boat.
But money matches only, right?
Exactly. It's only going to be matches with stakes. You can't just sit there and play friendlies on a boat party, but you can throw down a money match, a salty sweet. And shout outs to Kevon, who's been coordinating everything on the boat. Very local melee, the folks behind Verdugo, RIP, and a bunch of other events. You will not be banned if you wear that hat, and you're most welcome to. Anything else about the boat party? It's a lit time. It's the same boat.
Yeah, it's always a great time. You want to drop a link in the chat?
Yeah, I will. So if you haven't bought your boat ticket yet, please buy your boat ticket. I hope that's the right one. There's not a post local this year. Unfortunately, last year it was a lot of fun, but it was pretty quiet, and it just didn't make sense. And we're not a long weekend this year. That was a big difference too. So people had the Monday off, but this year people have work on Monday. So
it was also a lot for the staff to do Thursday and Monday events on top of this, because then it's like almost a full week of us like moving setups around Vancouver.
Yeah, last year Battle BC was Wednesday to Tuesday for me.
What was on Wednesday?
I mean, like Wednesday I had a lot of movement of equipment to do.
Yeah, so we need a bit of a break, and 3 days is enough for us this year.
But 3 days of partying at Battle of BC is a great. Like if I was just coming, one day it's never gonna happen. But I dream of going to a Battle of BC and just enjoying all of this shit as an attendee.
Aiden did at Don't Park.
It is
Maybe
true.
in the far future, who knows?
Maybe one day. Sunday night we're closing the show with GG's at Goodco. So the big change is we moved the boat party to Saturday this year because it's not a long weekend. A lot of people don't have Monday off, and the Sunday stress of having to leave the venue in order to board a boat is not worth it for our team. So GG's at Goodco. Goodco is a really awesome gaming bar on Granville Street, not too far away from the venue. I'll pull it up on Google Maps for you. And you can watch the top 8s here. So there's going to be a ton of screens. There's going to be DJs. There's going to be friendly setups. There's going to be awesome drink specials. And there's a ton of arcade machines. So it's just a great time. And tickets are $15. Buy them online, and your ticket includes a drink. So the Phantasm is going to be served here as well. Check it out. The goal from our side is Guildhouse vibes. It's going to be our own Guildhouse. Like, this is Granville Street, like the main party street in the city. And like, we have this entire place privately booked for Battle of BC attendees. So I'm really hoping people show up en masse on Sunday. $15 is nothing, especially because it includes your drink. Like, you don't have to tip on top of that or anything. So yeah, drop by and party with us to close out the weekend.
How far is it from the venue?
Let's see what it is walking distance. It's quite close. Like, I would happily walk this, and if you're even second guessing it, I mean, it's a beautiful little walk. 20-minute walk. It's actually like 15 minutes. This is Google walking pace. But if you're really tired, then just hop on the train. It's one stop away.
You can also split an Uber.
Or you can split an Uber with exactly.
That'd be good.
So I'm really, and because Melee is second, I'm really hoping all you Melee players, like if you're not sticking around for Ultimate, go hop over to Goodco, have a drink, have a vibe, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. Tickets are available. I'm going to drop this link for y'all here in chat too. Wednesday at Goodco as well. Trevor, you're in chat. You're most welcome to plug Working Class Wednesday. So tomorrow night is Working Class Wednesday. So it's going to be a pre-local for Smash Bros. Ultimate. Okay, so that was from the boat. Okay, we've made our way to Sunday. Anything else to point out here? Ladder. Okay, this is probably something to make sure is clear. Ladder is going to be in the main venue, okay? So upstairs in the high ground, friendlies, a lot of good vibes, a lot of cool side events, but ladder, serious, sweaty, competitors only in the main venue, okay? So just making that clear.
Look at Arno in the chat.
Hey, Triple Threat Aimed. If you just email battlebc at gallant.gg and you say attention Arno, he can help you out. That guy's really helpful. Yeah, let him know. Let him know that Arno sent you. Yeah.
Oh, one more thing about Saturday.
Yep.
My favorite part of going to majors is watching like that top 64 to top 8 section of the bracket, because you get all these crazy matches from like high level players, but not the ones that you see play like every week in top 8 at majors. So it's like a lot of very unique matchups that happen, and you can cheer on like the best players in your region because they usually make it that far. And I'm excited to watch that personally.
I totally agree. I think that's the most slept on part of the IRL major experience, or one that people don't really even know exists, is like you just get to experience these matches from a totally different POV happening in the crowd, basically, like from the CRT on the tournament floor. But the nice thing is, most of that stuff, if you don't make it in person, is also getting streamed. Thank you to the technology that we have here. Almost every match in top 64 should get streamed. Really excited. Okay. If I get knocked out on day one, am I allowed to come back on the other days? We actually changed that rule because so many people lose on day one, and we just don't want them to come back the other days. So no, you can't. If you lose on day one, you're just out of the event. But it's a double elimination, so you have 2 chances. So I'm kidding. No, so there's 2 pass types you could buy: 1-day competitor pass or a 3-day competitor pass. Competitor passes no longer available. But if you bought a 1-day competitor pass, you can only come to the venue on 1 day, and you'll get a wristband that corresponds with that specific day. 3-day competitors, all 3 days, our venue is all for you. Spectator passes are still available. We call them general attendees this year because you're not really a spectator, right? There's a lot of people who are casual competitors who just are general attendees trying to do things at these events beyond spectating. So we're doing a lot to make sure there's stuff for everybody to do, even if you're just a general attendee.
So what happens if someone buys a one-day competitor pass and then they pop off and make top 8?
So if you make top 8, like, that's on me. Like, I got you, okay? Like, you deserve that last pass, okay? Yeah, for the most part in those scenarios, it's okay, and we will make those exceptions. But if you bought a one-day pass, but you meant to get a 3-day pass and you wanted to come there all 3 days, I'm sure that at the registration desk, at the front desk, we should be able to upgrade and process and just charge you the difference to upgrade your pass accordingly.
Yeah.
Spectator passes, rather general attendee passes, are going to be available all the way up until the door. So if you have anybody that you want to bring along, they can still get their general attendee pass. And that's one place that if you are a supporter and a fan of Battle BC that you can help the most is you know how fun this event is, even if you're a casual attendee. So bring more people to the scene. And I know that for many, Battle BC is the first event they attend, and then they get into the scene and then they spend years here. So let's help grow our scene. Okay. Anything else Saturday?
I think that's everything.
Sweet. Sunday. I'm excited for what Oh wow, Moobot. That is the wrong merch shop. I'm excited for what Sunday has in store. Do you want to talk about Sunday?
Yeah, so it's only top 8s on Sunday. Is this the first year BOBC's doing like all top 8 on Sunday?
Yeah, it is the first year. A couple reasons for the shift from my side. One, we found that a lot of our competitors didn't like in the morning on Sunday, where we would usually do 11 to 1 or 10 to 1 or so would be top 24 to top 8. Mm-hmm. But that's taking such good gameplay and just like speed running it early in the morning on Sunday morning. And then like there's no build up, there's no nothing. We're just like there. So that combined with the fact that we now have Rivals 2, which is a tier I love Rivals 2. It's a full main stage game. We are trying our best to grow and build a Rivals 2 community here and support them as much as we can. So showcasing them on the main stage top 8 was really important for that as well here. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Sunday top 8s. I'm excited. It also means you have so much more time for friendlies on Sunday, okay? So, you know, if you're an Ultimate player, you have no reason to complain when the setups start going down on Sunday afternoon, because there's so much gaming to be had all weekend, and we need to be out of this venue Sunday night. All the equipment has to be out. So please understand, we're not here to ruin your fun by tearing down the setups on Sunday. We just have to. So get your gaming in.
And speaking of gaming, we're also doing redemption pop-up brackets on Sunday. So is it people who don't make it out of pools are eligible? Yeah. So if you drown in pools on Friday or Saturday, you have another chance on Sunday to enter into a redemption bracket. And it'll just be like sign up on the spot, and then we'll run the brackets during top 8s of other games, and then the winner, I believe, will get a prize. Is that right?
Yeah, there will be prizing for the winners. Redemption brackets, I'm actually also really happy to welcome those back. We haven't had them in a while, and I think they add a lot to the experience, because on Sunday, like, you know, you get a full additional bracket to enter. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's also a cosplay contest happening on Sunday, and I'm super excited for that.
Exactly, yeah. The first time we're having a proper, beautiful contest for the cosplay contest. Meeps is going to be helping with it out. Jerry, Razor Cosplay, and his wife, Jessica, Atelier Radius, are going to be helping judge that. More details about it on the Start GG. But the prize is pretty sick. I think people are sleeping on it. The prize for the cosplay contest is an ROG Ally X. Like, those cost a pretty penny and are really cool. So I hope people show up in some pretty exciting cosplay. If you know any cosplay friends, spread the word, because they just might win a whole ass new portable PC. And as Dom said, if you're trying to game more, well, there will be some setups at GG's at Goodco, so head on over there. Mm-hmm. There is also a redemption bracket for Rivals. That's happening during the Melee top 8. We just had to shift the timing a little bit harder.
So people can watch top 8 in Rivals too. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, Sunday in the high ground, you know, where they're finishing off Splatoon. We've got the Giant Melee and Ultimate. A little unfortunate that these overlap with the redemption bracket, so you will have to choose between the two, but I'm excited nonetheless. low tier bracket. Rivals 1 on Sunday is going to be a lot of fun too, but yeah.
I think Giant Melee is really fun. Shout out to Dark Gen
Dark
X
Gen
for
X.
coming up with the whole meta around it and everything. It's super
Yeah,
cool.
Wustunes has an awesome video about Giant
Oh
Melee.
yeah, it's like a documentary.
Let me I'll
right?
link it.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me just send that over. It's 126k views. Let's go. Okay, stream schedule for the high grounds. Stream schedule for the main event. I realize I haven't shown that either. If you're here, you're watching a stream, so you probably care about stream schedules. So let me get that your way. Bum, bum, bum. I hope this is informative and helpful for people and you're having fun watching this. Okay, I got him.
Shout outs to Monique for making all of these beautiful graphics.
Yeah,
There's so
for
much.
real. Okay, so Friday, channels. Gallant Gaming is where we're... So this is going to get posted on our Start GG literally tonight. Gallant Gaming is the primary channel for the entire event. It's going to also be where everything wraps up on Sunday. So Sunday is where all of the top 8s are on the Gallant Gaming channel. Shoutouts to our friends at BTS Smash. We are going to have BTS Smash as our ultimate mainstream quad streams. Ultimate quad stream, Satellite Smash. Shoutouts to Scott and everybody behind the Satellite Smash initiative. Melee quad stream is going to be on Mango's channel. So pull up with a 40 and tune into Mango's channel. Rivals, thank you to the Rivals devs for letting us use the Rivals of Ether channel. It's always an honor to get to actually stream the game. I just gotta say, I love supportive devs, and while I'm on the note of supportive devs from Rivals, I can actually sneak preview you guys something. Something brand new, literally fresh off the press. I haven't even posted this anywhere yet. Is our custom Rivals skin. I don't know if we've said what it is publicly yet.
Yeah, this is like... I'm kind of surprised we're leaking this right now.
I mean, it's going on the shop tomorrow.
Okay.
So, look, keep this here for now. Don't go tweeting about this. If you took the time to be here for this, then you can get ready to go buy this tomorrow. Any guesses? Because we could have announced this today if we wanted to, theoretically, but
Yeah.
we're saving it for tomorrow. But y'all are special. Any guesses? I'll entertain a guess. Oh. No guesses. Oh, I guess there's too many knowers. No Rano. There's too many Rano skins, okay? Like, every event has that Rano skin. We have the Plat Fight Rano already. We have the Dome Park Rano already. Entrants will get this as well. Everybody who entered the Rivals of Ether bracket will get one of these codes for free. But you could also still pass one of these skins codes to your friends. I wish it was a Zetter skin Hyperflame as a Zetter main myself. Okay, we're going to leak it. Okay, I'm ready. Boom. It is Hockey Battle of BC Loxodon't. Do not leak this further than this, but it's going to go... It's going to be on the Start GG tomorrow. It looks absolutely sick, and it is the first event that has their actual logo in the game. I'm super proud of it. Super, grateful to Edelis. Actually too cool. And the Battle of BC jerseys are coming back as well. We have Battle of BC jerseys that look just like this. So to see no, get out of here, Quick Burn. You cannot leak this. It was a promise, right? You guys said you would not. Anyways, we're leaning in on the hockey theme. So we have a bunch of hockey jerseys. The winners of the event, again, will get hockey jerseys just like they did at Battle of BC 6. A bunch of our staff as well will be looking nifty in hockey jerseys, but I can't wait for you guys to see that in person. But thank you to the Rivals team. So, supportive devs.
Are the jerseys for sale at the event too?
So there's going to be 9 jerseys, I think, that we've ordered for in-person sale. So those will go quickly. So if you're trying to get a jersey of your own, head to our merch shop as soon as you can in person and grab one of those. We weren't able to figure out online sale in time for the event. We'll see if there's enough drive and support for us to get these out in the future. We're going to see what we can do. But if you want one, there's only one way. Rush the merch booth as soon as you get to the event and while supplies last.
Yeah.
Okay, this all came from streams. I think there's not much more to say here. Van Street Battle is where, Juna does have one of those jerseys. Of course, Juna gets one of those. Yeah. Van Street Battle is where our FGC streams are at. Muxedo, thank you so much. I really liked our merch this year as well. I'm sad that most of it is no longer going to be for sale online, but we have a very limited amount in person. So again, this is all really, really rare stuff after this. Wrong graphic, but this I guess has everything.
Yeah. Saturday.
So also, by the way, just calling out, every one of these streams also restreams to our YouTube. So if you want to be able to, even this stream right now is on our YouTube. So if you forgot or you missed something I said or you want to watch this back, check out our YouTube. Everything's going to be there. Battle BC hockey jerseys are event exclusive, or you will be able to buy it online with Locks Drop. You will be able to buy it online through the Battle of BC merch shop, but you won't be able to get it through the Rivals client at least anytime soon. Maybe one day in the future, I can't guarantee it, but at least for now, this is the only way. And it will include the Hockey Loxodont base skin. So for $9.99, you will get the Hockey Loxodont and our Battle of BC palette. So a really good deal. And all the money goes to supporting the event.
Mm-hmm. And that's coming online tomorrow, right?
Yep, that'll be online tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Japan vs. World posters are still happening. I actually got the finalized design for that today. I can show you a preview if you want to see. There's going to be 25 of them available to order in person. Not order, to purchase in person. We're going to have some. We have some signed ones as well that were given out. Let me just pass it. I'm confused, map clicker. There are in-person real jerseys, 9 of them, that will be available for purchase. And there is online a Hockey Loxodont skin.
And if the in-person jerseys sell out instantly and there's a bunch of demand for them, we'll see what we can do after the event, probably.
Exactly. If you all really want one of them, I will do my best to make them available because they're sick.
Yeah.
No confusion, all good. Better to make it clear. Fast signs. Okay, let me show you these Japan versus the World posters. There's going to be 25 of these printed for in person, and whoopsies. Is this too leaky? Okay. Okay, I can't change the orientation here, so we're just going to have to make do with it. Tilt your head. But I'm really excited with how it turned out. So super huge shout outs to Takun Art, Chris for making this awesome poster. Okay, we have covered a lot of ground here.
High Ground is going to have its own stream.
High Ground has its own streams. Okay, we came to this from the upstairs stream schedule. That's where we were just at. Yeah. Let's finish the upstairs stream schedule. Saturday, main change. FGC is on Tampa Never Sleeps. Same as last year, but change from day one. FGC on day one is going to be on Van Street Battle. Day two, thanks to our friends at Tampa Never Sleeps, we'll be using their channel. Kumite on Saturday night is on the Gallant channel. Rivals will be on both the Rivals of Ether and Rivals BC channel. Melee Quad, Alt Main, Melee Main. Any questions? Probably pretty straightforward from there. And yeah, final day, Gallant Gaming. There's going to be a ton of official restreams. Those will come out soon. There's going to be a Japanese restream by Maida-kun, for example, for Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm expecting at least a French stream, a Spanish stream from our folks down in Mexico. So yeah, I really just, if you're wanting to, share the stream schedule, share the streams out. It's the viewership for Smash events recently in this past year has been a little bit sad. We have better gaming than ever, but the viewership's a little down. So the best way to fix that is to get new viewers into it. So even if you get one new person to watch Top 8s on Sunday, you are doing your part to grow in the scene. Okay, so we did floor plan, we did schedule, we did after parties.
Well, speaking of the stream and watching from home, I think that's a good segue into maybe talking about sponsors, and specifically one of our sponsors, if they want to order some food while they're watching.
Oh, yeah. Stream. I'm not sure if y'all seen it yet, but thanks to our friends at Domino's Canada, we are going to have a 30% off coupon for anybody in Canada to get an awesome, delicious Domino's pizza. So 30% off. They have a brand new garlic parmesan stuffed crust that actually looks pretty crazy. And in stream chat and on Twitter, we're going to be giving away a bunch of coupons. So if you're Canadian and you want free lunch or dinner during Battle of BC, hop into chat and we're going to be giving some away. So I look forward to giving pizza out in chat. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm literally going to hop in chat and ask people if they want pizza and just give them away like that. So definitely tune into chat. But yeah, it's been really cool to get Domino supporting. Also, I guess if we're talking about some sponsor plugs here, I'm going to just give my sponsor plugs. Zenny is another really cool one that I don't think a lot of Smashers are taking advantage of. So Zenny is an online eyewear store. Some of the best and most affordable glasses, like these are Canadian dollars. 16 Canadian dollars for this pair of glasses. You'll add on the lenses, which will cost some more money, but you can get a total, complete set of beautiful glasses for like 100 Canadian dollars, and that is a steal. So I'm gonna switch over to my Zenny glasses. Oh, these are not my prescription ones, so I can no longer see. But yeah, shoutouts to Zenny.
They come in a cool box too, right?
Yeah, so actually these are not the boxes they'll be coming in, but I could actually show off what Zenny did for us. So Zenny has given us some, okay, are there any VIPs in chat? Like any VIP badge holders or anything? Because this is a good time to show you all.
It's also kind of a leak. I don't think we've announced this yet.
No, we haven't. I posted it on the Instagram, but ta-da! This is a Battle of BC custom VIP swag bag thanks to our friends at Zenny. And inside of it is a pair of glasses. That's these bad boys, the Optiflex. Yeah, Ender, we're trying to figure out what we can do on that front. We're planning something at the moment. I appreciate you dropping by. Have a great evening. But yeah, they say Battle of BC on the inside. It's hard to show on here, but I hope you can see. Really cool. Inside of the glasses case, which also says Battle of BC. This is really cool. I hope it shows on stream well. But shiny Gallant logo. It's properly embossed.
Wow.
So super cool. You'll get a bunch of Battle of BC glasses cases. Like, I don't know. It never gets old seeing physical merch of your stuff. It makes me proud every time. So yeah, physical. So we've got these for VIPs, staff, and we're going to be giving them away as side event pricing as well. So side events are going to be a chance that you can get some of these really exclusive, awesome things.
And if you're like me and you don't need glasses, they also have sunglasses, and it's a good
These are
deal.
non-prescription, Max.
Yeah.
So it's clutch. Blue light filter. Save
Blue
your
light
eyes.
filter too. Actually, I need some of those. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Isnerd. I really appreciate that. This directly helps us. I want to make it super clear. I'm not just shilling for the sake of shilling. If you purchase glasses from Zenny, a contribution of your proceeds go directly back to the event. So super grateful for anybody who can support through that. I shouted out Asus. You know, they're going to have discounts as well. Asus is providing us a ton of monitors as well as PCs. So goes a long way. Cineplex sponsorship. So Cineplex actually owns the Rec Room. I'm glad you asked. So here is that. Let me make sure I can even see that. There we go. That way. So Cineplex owns a company called The Rec Room. The Rec Room is a gaming and arcade bar that's open also on Granville Street, so pretty close to the venue. So all attendees will be getting a discount code to use at the Granville Rec Room. So $25 of extra credits with your purchase. So spend $50, get $25, and super worth it.
Wasn't there something about the Minecraft movie with that?
Yeah, so Cineplex is also giving us some tickets to the premiere of the Minecraft movie. We're going to be giving those out through Gleam.io, figuring out the details for that soon. But the Minecraft movie premieres the week after our event, so we're going to give out some free tickets to it.
Yeah.
So thank you to Cineplex and the Rec Room for supporting esports in Canada. I think it's a really big deal to see that. Asus as well, as I mentioned. Definitely
Are we
check that out.
streaming that?
What?
Is that the right window?
Oh no, I am not streaming the right window and I'm just showing you guys random stuff. Thank you for catching that, Max. The Rec Room coupon, let me see if it has an expiry date on it. I just lost it. This is what I'll show. The Rec Room coupon is good until December 31st, 2025. So use it anytime this year.
Yeah.
Sponsors, oh man, there's so many awesome partners to thank during this event. AOC as well is giving us a ton of monitors. So if you're not familiar with AOC, they're some of the best monitors in the world, truthfully, and they all have super high performance. I'm really glad that we're going to have great monitors across the board at Battle of BC. Domino's, the yard came through hard, or huge rather is what I mean to say, with supporting us when they learned of some of the challenging news we've been facing. So thank you Aiden, Ludwig, and the team behind there. Novus Entertainment, year over year, if you are in the Vancouver or Lower Mainland area and you are looking for internet service, look no further. Novus is genuinely, the big thing is their customer service is real people, right? Like when you call one of their competitors whose names I'm not going to name, you don't get to talk to a real person. But you actually just instantly get onto a real line with people, and they're affordable. And they're fiber internet. They were the OG fiber internet in Vancouver. They were the first people to have fiber internet here. And so, yeah, check out Novus. Genuinely, not just shilling for the sake of shilling. They support us a ton, and they're genuinely an awesome company that's local.
That looks like a great deal, by the way.
It is Canadian dollars, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Mahoney's Tavern. I know I shouted out earlier. I can leak you guys the Mahoney's menu as well. So Mahoney's is across the street from our venue. Let me show it to you on Google Maps real quick. And at Mahoney's, we're going to have a Battle of BC menu all weekend long. Thank you to Primal for putting it together. This is our venue, Canada Place. Swim across the water or jump really far, or just be a normal person and walk around, and you can end up at Mahoney's. And let me pull up that menu for you.
They should have like a zip line that goes from the west to the east.
That would be so fun. Alrighty, here's the Mahoney's menu. $7 Canadian for a Dhir beer, which is going to be the Mahoney's Lager. The Phantasm. All right, now's I guess when I can tell you about the Phantasm. So the Phantasm is a custom beer that we've brewed for Battle of BC. We haven't brewed it, sorry. Our friends at Boombox Brewing have. So let me pull up their promotional material for you. Boombox Brewing. Genuinely delicious. I went and I visited, checked out their brew room, watched them tapping it. Here's the Phantasm. So
sick.
Every can has our logo on it, the story of Battle of BC, the story of the drink itself. If you're in Vancouver for Battle of BC, it would mean the world to me if you visited them and you grabbed a Phantasm, because this kind of thing is really unique and special. And this is only for people 19 plus, and if you don't drink, no problem. There's so many other ways you can support. This doesn't support us directly in any ways. Yeah, these are already on the shelves of a bunch of liquor stores all around the Vancouver and the British Columbia area. So check out your local liquor store and see if they have it. And if they don't, you can actually just ask them and they will bring it in for you. So, yeah.
It'd be so funny if that was my first drink ever.
I think Max should break his 24 years of being straight edge and drink.
Maybe we can do like a donation goal or something.
Total goal, Max breaking lifetime sobriety.
I thought about that when I did like charity tournaments, seeing how much I could raise.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
I respect it.
That'll be my last resort in case I have to
keep the streak
money.
up. No pressure. Please do not give in to our peer pressure here, okay? Do not break your straight edge for this. But if you are not straight edge, consider drinking a Phantasm during the weekend. Okay, that's Mahoney's. Okay, so we're looking at the menu. Yeah, the menu is delicious. The menu is great. It's across the street from the venue. Just head on over. Like, these prices are in CAD. Remind you Americans. Like, I'll say it again. I've said it many times. Yeah. What more is there to go over? There's so many things. So yeah, we went over pretty much everything here. You're too late to get your hotel discounts from Andromeda. So I'm sorry if you waited this long to get your hotels. Cantrip Marketing, thank you, Trevor. I've seen you in chat this whole time. I'm excited for everything you've got cooking with your locals and things going on. But shout outs to Cantrip for helping promote the marketing of this event. Action Media, awesome YouTube channel. They do a lot to make this event possible. And the Vancouver Convention Center, where this all happens. But I think that's more or less a good place to leave things at. VODs are all on our Gallant YouTube, posted right away. Attendee Discord if you're not in it already.
You have a tab for food spots.
Oh, I do. Thanks, good catch. This is kind of dated. I'll put it in the chat anyways. Yo, what's up, Neat? Looking forward to hearing your boat cruise set. Yeah, Shiv, what the British Columbia logo entails is we did receive some generous support from the provincial government through an initiative called the BC Festivals, Fairs and Events Grant Fund. So they have support for events, specifically community events like this one, to take place. So thank you to the provincial government for throwing us some support with that. I made this Google map like 2 years ago. I'll probably update it at some point, but there's so many spots around the city that I like. I love food. I really love food. And I love Vancouver as well. So like,
it's so much better than Seattle food.
Vancouver is so yeah. Shamelessly, I love this place to death. So if you need anything recommendations wise, check this out. Ask the attendee Discord if there's something specific you're looking for. If you want any of my personal recs, you know where to find me as well. So yeah. Not Bin 4. Yeah, Bin 4 is a BC classic. Damn, I could go for some Bin 4 right now.
When I was on the island, I thought about trying Bin 4 because it like came from the island and
Yep.
it's supposed to be better there. I just didn't have
I didn't
time.
know that.
Yeah, next time.
Is there any food things to look at? Indian Delicacy is my favorite Indian restaurant downtown. So like if you haven't had good Indian food, go to Indian Delicacy and you'll try good Indian food. Me personally, I like Shahi Paneer or Malai Kofta are two of my favorite foods here. $19.95, they have a lunch buffet. That's really cheap in Canadian, and it's all you can eat lunch buffet. So
That's so good.
what's to lose? Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that.
If anybody has any questions for us about anything, like we're happy to talk about the planning process or like any behind the scenes stuff if anybody's curious about stuff. It's been a wild ride.
It has been a wild ride. We launched the event November 17th, right, at Dome Park.
It was a busy day.
It was a very, very busy day getting ready for launch. Yeah, I hope this was fun. I hope this was informative for spectators and for folks at home. Is the reason we're in... No, I like the East building a lot more than the West building for a lot of different reasons. The vibes, the lighting in the East building is so much better. We have natural lighting. Sure, it hurts the stage a little bit during the daytimes, but just overall, to have a sense of time helps a lot. Because otherwise you're in this dark venue the whole day and you just don't even know, and then it's night.
Yeah, the venue last year felt like a generic convention center, and it could have been like anywhere in the world because that type of venue is very common everywhere, but the sales in the East Hall it's like a very unique vibe, and I'm excited for sure. It
does really help that we have the meeting room levels adjacent to this. Like we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing in the other one because such a distance between them. And then also for getting air as an attendee and going in and out as an attendee, we heard a lot of attendees complain after the event last year that like to go out and have a smoke or just to get some personal time, you had to go very hard. So very far.
Yeah.
And yeah, Earth, actually, this was actually largely targeted. I was like, Juna has figured out how to run the event in the West Convention Center, so let's move to the East, so we have to start from scratch on it. Any other questions, gang? You have two of the event directors here and some more in chat who are happy to answer and help anything about Battle of BC. I just want to make sure everybody has a wonderful time, so this is your chance. Otherwise, we've just done such a good job making sure. The jerseys that we're going to sell on site are going to be 125 CAD, and there's going to be 9 of them available. First come, first serve. Earth, you just need to find us, and then you got your hug. Okay, yeah. So come claim. Is there anything else cool to... Oh yeah, neat. You could also just win the whole tournament and you'll get a jersey as well.
Yeah.
Is there anything for me to leak here? I mean, like we
could show the LED display unless we want to save that.
Let's save the LED display.
Okay.
Earth, there's going to be a couple of these in person in long sleeve format at the venue. Yeah, we'll save the LEDs. Neat, you're going to win Bam Bam Boom. I hope you do. Yeah, cool hues. Okay, so what you'd missed is we spoiled the hockey Battle of BC Loxodont, and an annual tradition we do at Battle of BC is hockey jerseys. You can entertain them while I go grab mine from last year to show people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll show the goodie bag as well, sure.
There's also different varieties of the hockey jerseys. I think there's one for staff, one for the winners of each game, and then also for the Japan versus the World Crew Battle, we have separate designs there too. And they all have like slightly different color schemes and everything. It's really fun. Bam Bam Boogaloo. Can I talk about that game? Yeah, it's a side bracket happening on Friday evening for $3,000, and it's a new platform fighter that's come out, and nobody has played it before. This will be like the first time it's publicly available, so that'll be happening on the second floor on Friday evening, and it should be really sweaty and exciting.
So these are what the goodie bags will look like. And so they're going to have a bunch of stickers in them, postcards, can of Red Bull, and it's a nice bag. Please don't litter these. I'm really worried about how many people are just going to throw these in the garbage. Don't just throw it in the garbage, please. And don't leave it in the venue as litter, okay? Because we're not your parents. We're not here to pick up after you.
I thought the brochures at Don't Park were so heartbreaking. Like coming to the venue in the morning and seeing like
everywhere
scattered brochures everywhere. But I'm sure Canadians are more mindful of littering than Americans, so we'll see how big of a problem it is.
And then, yeah, this is the Battle BC jersey from Battle BC 6. They're going to be very, very similar to this. This one is actually signed by the Melee Top 8, if you guys can see it there. So this one's a very special one that stays in the Dhir vault. But we're going to have 9 very similar to this in a different colorway for sale. And then we're going to have some staff ones as well. And if you don't get one physically, Loxodont will be wearing one of these. So if you're a Rivals player. What did you answer Juna's question there? What did you learn from DPG that you're excited to bring?
There's a lot. I don't know. Well, one thing that's easy to talk about is like the layout of the side rooms, because Don't Park felt like hard mode, and I had never run a major before, so it was insane just having so many different side rooms on 4 different floors, and I feel like that prepared me really well for bringing like the second floor idea to BOBC. And there's so many logistical challenges with that, like making sure everybody entering the spaces in the second floor has a badge and all that, making sure people don't get lost. Like I've been working with Monique to get signage ready for making sure people know where to go throughout the event, because there's a lot going on in a lot of different places, and I feel like Don't Park prepared me really well for that. But the main thing has just been like management of staff, and I feel like I've learned so much over the past year about like leadership and making sure like the staff feel supported throughout the process, because there's so many staff involved. I think we have over 50 for this one.
Yeah, I think people don't realize just the scale.
Yeah, and it's just a lot to keep track of, and I think Don't Park was like the single most valuable learning experience I've ever had. I've done a lot of school too, but Don't Park taught me things that school could never teach me with that kind of leadership. So I'm excited to do it again for BOBC and having it come to fruition again. It's very special.
Earth, this is the state of my garage right now. I just got this photo in, so it's a bit of a mess, but ton of CRTs have already been loaded in. Thank you to Matthias and Wabam for doing this first haul, but many more CRTs to come. So we've got like, just in the Gallant inventory, there's like 60 CRTs. That's kind of insane to me at this point, considering I've pretty much personally acquired every single one of those over my lifetime.
That's got to be one of the biggest vaults in the world, for Melee at least, right?
I think it's like top 5, but like Europe has hella vaults. How do you pronounce? My parents don't forgive me for it. It only becomes like this during Battle of BC.
I take out of the year.
Yeah, it's like this for like a week or 2 out of the year. And my mom has all of her campaign stuff in the garage too, so it's like, you've got your stuff in there as well. But we have a new storage locker that we just rented. People don't even realize these things is like there's so much overhead to running this stuff. Is like there's equipment we have to have year round, right? It has to live somewhere, and we have to rent storage lockers and things like that. But
I remember for Don't Park, I turned my office, which is like shared with a bunch of different students, into this like storage unit for about a week, like getting all these shipments coming in. And my classmates were a little frustrated, but I think it wasn't a huge deal. And it's always a challenge, like figuring out where to put stuff before and after the event.
yeah, my entry right now is just boxes on boxes, and at this point, I just expect the rest of the week to just be packed. My house is a mailroom.
Yeah.
We, speaking of, need to order our stuff from Amazon that we need.
I'll get on that right after this. Yeah.
Cool, gang. If there's any last questions, we are here. Yeah, Shiv, I think people just need to realize that this is all just an effort by a lot of hardworking community members to make this event come true. It's for the community, by the community, and that's the special and beautiful part of it all. What are we most excited about?
I'm excited to be done. That's
Yeah,
one thing.
I didn't want to say that. I was going to say Monday.
Yeah, well, it's
I'm excited
okay.
for Monday.
We can be real with the chat.
Yeah, I'll be
for a
real. I'm
minute.
excited for Monday. I'm excited
Yeah.
to be on the other side of this. I'm excited to just watch all these months and months and months of planning come to life over the weekend of. Like, that's what I'm always really stoked about. The weekend of, every second of the day for me, I feel purpose. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, if that makes sense.
Like you're locked in.
I'm locked in during the weekend of, and everybody needs me weekend of. So I feel like I always have to show up so hard weekend of in that regard. What would make my Monday super happy? No Discord notifications to wake up to every day. My morning routine is wake up, take a second, and I see everything on the internet that comes my way, because I'm always waking up to being needed these days.
On Monday is my first day of the quarter, and it's my last quarter of my master's.
Hold up, you're going to school on Monday?
Yeah, so me and RJ are driving down Monday morning, and then in the afternoon I have a class that I'm TAing, but the professor is away at a conference, so I have to
Teach the
give,
whole course.
like an 80-minute lecture with the other TA to like give an overview of the class, and that's super scary, and I don't have any time to prepare for it, so I'm excited for that to be over too.
Who votes Max Carlson sick? I vote Max Carlson sick.
That would be so bad.
That would be that I would be like, you're mentally gonna be so fried. I usually just go brain dead for a couple days after Battle of BC. Like the week after a big major just kind of disappears. A lot of sleeping. I've actually been trying to do 10K steps a day in preparation for Battle of BC, because the weekend of I do like 20K to 30K steps per day. So I actively every year leading up to Battle of BC work on my physical strength to like sustain the weekend, because it's quite a bit.
Especially like waking up early and getting to bed late, like not having a lot of time to rest is tough. For sure.
Yeah, and you're on your feet all day, and your battery's on.
Do you get like sore in your legs and your feet?
Yeah, my thighs and my calves usually start to feel it by the end of the weekend, and sometimes my feet do as well. It depends on the shoes, but
Yeah.
it's just a lot.
I'm in a weird spot for this because I've been backpacking the last week and like carrying my big heavy backpack everywhere on the island and the peninsula, and I'm feeling like some pain in the back of my right knee, and I know that over the weekend I'll be walking even more, so I have to like limit
Keep an eye
myself.
on it, yeah.
And that'll be a little tricky. Yeah.
Do not injure yourself. Like, I need to put clauses in people's contracts to not hurt themselves the week prior to the event. I'm always so worried about that. Of like, damn, imagine like just God forbid you got ill the week of a major event, and it's happened to me for sure before. And
People talk about the post-major sickness, but there's also the pre-major sickness.
people traveling in and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very excited for this weekend, everyone. We have a lot of work ahead of us still, but I hope that this stream was informative. The biggest thing you can do, 1, tell your friends about the event. If you have friends in the Vancouver area who aren't planning to come to Battle of BC, why not? Why are they not? Genuinely ask them that. Because $35 for 12 hours of access to awesome entertainment and vibing with the homies, getting to see celebrity players, pro players, IRL, the best in the world playing on the screens. That's worth it to me. So, yeah, looking forward to it. And then, yeah, if you're in a position to do so, we still have some merch in person and online. The boat ticket's still available. Yo, cool Hughes, thank you. That's going to be sick. Yeah, the boat cruise and Goodco, GG's at Goodco is not just ticket holders, right? Like, not just Battle of BC pass holders. It's open to the public. So, you know, if you have normie friends who don't want to go to main Battle of BC but want to party, bring them along to the party components because they get to party with the greats.
Yeah. It's almost more memorable than the actual tournament a lot of the time.
Battle of BC 5 mango? Yeah, 6 there was no mango? I can't remember. Was it 5?
6.
It was 6 mango?
I think I remember what happened, yeah.
Mango starts pouring beer all over the ground on the boat. I'm just like, dude. So you could have been there and had that lifetime memory that we now have. But
for better or for
for
worse.
better or for worse. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out with us, chat. I don't usually do stuff like this, but this was super fun, and I'd be down to do it again.
Thank you so much for getting on camera with me here, and hope you all enjoyed this informal, casual, informative stream.
Yeah.
The VOD is going to be on the YouTube, so if you need to catch up on anything, check it out. BattleBC.com for all the info, event Discord for any direct questions, and see everybody this weekend.